You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Nick Wilson, Avia Hannon, and meteorologist Maggie Warren. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Well, good morning. It's 6:45 on this Friday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
I'm Avia Hannon.
And I'm Maggie Warren.
And I guess this run of fairly pleasant weather conditions will continue for today.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to continue to see some nicer weather, although it will be cool with some spotty showers and light drizzle at times. Now that adds on to our already surplus of rain that we've seen for the year at 116% of that normal rainfall here in Sioux City, 94% though in Spencer. So running at a bit of a deficit that way, 96% up there in Sioux Falls, and we're starting to see some drier conditions with that latest drought monitor update that we had this week. That should kind of wipe some of that out by next week with that rain. We do see the potential of some more wetter than normal conditions as well as we head into the end of September and start of October, as well as some above normal temperatures. That's about a 40 to 50% chance of above normal temperatures heading into the final weeks of September. I'll have another quick check of your forecast coming up.
Well, as South Dakota lawmakers prepare to discuss a potential new state men's prison, a former inmate says there are a couple things he hopes they keep in mind. Ryan Vandenhoek served time at the current state penitentiary when he was 16. He says one of the most important things for him was finding positive role models behind bars who taught him how to be a better person. He says in any future prison, lawmakers need to ensure inmates will have tools to prepare for life outside of prison, whether that's vocational training, rehab, and/or faith-based programs.
All these things that should be made available to facilitate the meaningful change that these men and women have to have in their lives. I think the foundation for that has to be, am I making the right decisions on what's going to be the best for these men and women?
The special legislative session on the proposed new prison is set to begin this coming Tuesday, September 23rd.
And final preparations are underway for the return of the 7th Annual Alley Arts Festival in downtown Sioux City. That's coming up tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It will be located in the alleyways between 4th, 6th, Pierce, and Nebraska streets. The event will feature live music, food trucks, and a kids activity center. Attendees will also have the opportunity to check out more than 30 vendors and see more than 20 new murals painted by artists from all over.
I think it adds a lot of not only like beauty and hidden places, but also just a lot of character for the city. When the artists apply for the Alley Art Festival, they can submit anything they want to paint. So this is all just the art that's coming from the people of Sioux City, and we also have a bunch of artists from like all over the Midwest and all over the country, really.
Admission is $5 for adults and free for kids ages 12 and under. The proceeds will go towards supporting Vanguard Arts.
And staying local, semi-truck drivers received some well-earned appreciation in the Metro this week. Great West Casualty Company is celebrating Truck Driver Appreciation Week at highway weigh stations. Staff members greet drivers and give them some gifts, food, and maps. Yesterday's appreciation event took place at the I-29 weigh station between Elk Point and Jefferson in South Dakota.
They're kind of really the people behind the scenes that, you know, with all the stuff that we have in our homes and our businesses and our stores, everything arrives by truck. And it's really something that we don't see, and it happens in the background. And so it's really neat to be able to appreciate that. You know, there's people working behind the scenes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, doing what they need to do so that we can have the things that we have.
National Truck Driver Appreciation Week is celebrated nationwide each September to recognize and thank drivers for the important role they play in the nation's economy. All right, meanwhile, if you have a number 9 birthday coming up, KCAU-9 would love to help you celebrate.
That's right. Each week we're celebrating the 9s right here on Good Day Siouxland. If you or a loved one is turning 9, 99, or any 9 in between, we want to hear about it. Every Thursday morning, we share our list of birthday shout-outs, and one lucky person will take home a birthday gift from one of our sponsors.
So if you would like to be featured, just go to SiouxlandProud.com and click on Celebrating the Nines under the Contest tab to enter by Tuesdays at noon. And now it's time for us to meet today's Stray of the Day.
Every day we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's waiting to go home.
That's right, and this is Fabio, a 6 to 9 month old male long-haired guinea pig. He was found abandoned in the shelter's doorstep. The rescue says he's a bundle of joy that's friendly, goofy, and smart. He'd be perfect for anyone looking for a silly little guy to brighten up their life. Fabio is available for adoption now.
And if you lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. Go to SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com. Well, Fabio looks nice, looks pretty friendly, and just imagine if Sioux City Animal Adoption Rescue bring him in for the midday today.
Yeah, not hint, they should bring him in. But it kind of looks like that blonde streak, kind of looks like a little wig he has going on there.
Got the Hannah Montana look going.
Yeah.
He does. He's got the best of both worlds.
Well, Fabio may be enjoying the nice and cooler weather we should be getting today. Maggie, what's it looking like?
That rain might make his hair poof up a little though, but we will see some potential for some spotty showers continuing through our day today. Some overcast skies on our Ho-Chunk Center camera. We see temperatures in the 50s and 60s, 57 in Sioux City, mid 60s to our east, where we're seeing some more humid conditions. Still in those low 60s for dew points, but you can see where that cold front lies there from Sheldon to Cherokee to Ida Grove and Denison. Behind that, dew points dropped into the upper 50s, mid 50s as well, and those winds more westerly and northwesterly between about 5 and even 14 miles an hour there in Yankton. A few showers still circulating that area of low pressure as it continues to slide to our east, and we'll continue to keep the chance of a stray shower or two as that continues to slide off to the east and northeast. We continue to keep cloud cover in place for our Friday as well. Some stray showers through the afternoon and evening hours. Might have a raindrop or two to dodge as we head into week 4 of Sports Zone and that high school football action. Continuing with some cloudier conditions into our Saturday, some sprinkles and light drizzle at times. And we continue with the cloudiness, the overcast, dreary conditions. Some more showers for our Sunday as well. For today, 71 degrees, mostly cloudy with some scattered shower and storm potential. Looking at a cool night for football, 67 and partly cloudy for kickoff. Halftime looking in those low 60s, upper 50s and low 60s by that drive home as Akron Westfield takes on West Sioux at home. Looking at a chillier night, so might want to grab those jackets. Might need the rain gear as well. Might see a stray shower out there, Avia.
Well, thank you, Maggie. We turn to sports where we've got some more high school football action to help wrap up the work week. Anthony Mitchell has the highlights right here on your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. Yet another city clash in the spotlight last night. Elwood Olson Stadium, the location. Sioux City West took on Sioux City East to kick off week 4 of high school football in Siouxland. West aiming to bounce back from its loss to North last week. East, one of 5 5A schools with an unbeaten record, coming out to the coin toss with kid captain Colton Bentz. East cooking up something here on the opening drive, just its second play from scrimmage. Cal Jepson connects with Isaiah Grant, one of 5A's leading receivers, adding to his totals early, 26-yard TD. Black Raiders strike first. Later in the frame, Sioux City East driving. Amos Collins takes the handoff up the middle. He's got room. Ball pops out. Wolverines there. Nolan Hargraves jumps on it. West gets its ball at its own 6-yard line. Wolverines have to punt in its own end zone. Punt formation. East with the block. James Hogenkamp gets a piece of it. Cooper Fritz scoops it up for the defensive TD. Make it 14-0 East. Red zone possession again for the Black Raiders. Collins coming up big, shakes off the turnover, hits pay dirt from 10 yards out. That's 21-0 East. West turns the ball over to start the second quarter. East capitalizes. Cal Jepson going along. Quentin Pollard there to reel it in. 35-yard TD. Strike East. Blanks West 42-0. And in Nebraska, Norfolk hosting Lincoln Southeast, a pair of 2-1 squads going to battle. First quarter, Knights knocking on the door. Option reverse goes to Mason Metha. He spins his way in for the 11-yard TD. Extra point no good, giving the visitors an early 6-0 lead. But the Panthers bite back. 4th and 11. Cade Signor finds Drew Steik over the middle. He makes 3 defenders collide. Whoops. Takes it 36 yards to the end zone. PAT good. Norfolk leads 7-6 after a Lincoln Southeast score to take the lead back. Norfolk driving down at the start of the second. Signor lobs it out. What a grab there from Cason Jones. 13-yard connection ties the ball game up. Next Panther possession. Knocking on the door once again. Signor flicks it out to Cohen. Skiff lowers the shoulder, goes in for the 11-yard score. High scoring game. Panthers win it 36-33. Tune in tonight for Sports Zone featuring our game of the week. It's Akron-Westfield. The Westerners taking on 3-0 West Sioux. We'll have those highlights and a whole lot more coming your way tonight here on Sports Zone at 10 o'clock. That's your look at sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories.
What you need to know before you go. Northeast Community College in Norfolk, Nebraska held an open forum on next generation nuclear energy last night. It comes after the community was recognized as one of 16 Nebraska sites best suited for a next generation nuclear reactor. State officials say this kind of reactor offers unique options when it comes to flexibility, efficiency, and safety. The next step is to narrow that list of 16 potential sites down to no more than 4. That's expected to take place sometime next year.
Meanwhile, the Iowa Department of Natural Resources is holding public hearings on the state's water quality standards. Those meetings take place every 3 years. This year's meeting comes as high nitrate levels caused water supply concerns in parts of central Iowa this summer. So-called forever chemicals are also likely to come up for discussion. The next public hearing is set for Tuesday, September 23rd at 2:30 p.m. The meeting will be live streamed over Zoom, and public comments can also be emailed to wqs@dnr.iowa.gov through October 20th.
And Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds has signed a harvest proclamation allowing for overweight farm vehicles on all state roads aside from the interstate system. That's to enable the transport of harvested crops and fertilizer. The proclamation lasts through October 18th, but will likely see it extended a few times. This is a standard move made pretty much every year, but it's a sure sign that harvest season has officially begun.
Meanwhile, we now know the 7 candidates who will be on the ballot for 3 Sioux City Community School Board seats this November. According to school district officials, the list includes Jebediah Hibbs, who also ran back in 2023. Current board members Bobby Michelson, Dan Greenwell, and Jan George are all running for re-election. Newcomers include AJ Cecil Starlin, Christiane Supayo Perez, and Cindy Hansen. The League of Women Voters of Sioux City has scheduled a candidate forum for the race for October 7th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Western Iowa Tech.
And if you drive on Dakota Avenue in South Sioux City, then you'll want to know about a permanent road closure coming up. South Sioux City officials announced yesterday that a portion of Dakota Avenue will be closed for good starting on Monday. That will be the 500 block stretching between East 5th Street and Riverview Drive. Officials say the decision was made due to multiple factors.
It's not a highly used road, so there's not much use for it overall. And if you notice this area, this is a redevelopment area, and you will see new projects and new things built in this location.
Officials say the sidewalk next to the road will remain open for pedestrians. Barricades to block the street will be put up on Monday.
One last check on that forecast. What's in store for today?
Well, it's going to be a cool and fall-like day. Temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s for us. Mostly cloudy with a few scattered showers and storms around. Looking at some sprinkles possible for football tonight. That Sports Zone game of the week, Akron-Westfield Westerners playing West Sioux Falcons at home. We see those temperatures in the 60s through the duration of the game, even falling to near the upper 50s through halftime and onward. So definitely going to need the warmer weather, or the cooler weather gear out there, rather. Some jackets, sweatshirts, maybe the rain gear, an umbrella, rain jacket. 75 for our Saturday, warming through the weekend and then into the first day of fall before cold front showers and even cooler temperatures again.
Yeah, it's slowly starting to look more like football weather.
Absolutely. Well, I'm definitely enjoying it.
Me too. Thanks for watching.